She like, oh my God, I have something. Yo, yo, yo. So, y'all, let's get started, man. Started with y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the room, man. We DeeBaby, bro. DeeBaby is a Houston rapper, uh, Hispanic birth, but I've been on DeeBaby for the last couple of years, maybe like 4 years now, 3 or 4 years now, and he lot of like he sound like Lil Baby, kind of like music like him, like what's my boy name that Lil Baby signed to Lil Baby, what's bro name? That was like a real name. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. They sound alike, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I kind of got them confused at first. Then I start figuring out, oh, DeeBaby, all right, you know what I'm saying. He ain't nothing like the other guys. Texas OT, Mexican OT, all them other. He sound different. Got a different sound to him. You know what I'm saying? Now all the Texas-based rappers have a little swag to they step, being where they from and being who, you know what I'm saying, they connected to, whatever, not. And say that to say this. This man is hard. Now, there's a lot of rumors going around, different things. Oh, they said he got killed, he faked his dad, or all type of stuff. There's so much stuff going around. I don't know what's real and what's fake. So I seen Vlad drop a video out there, so I decided to do the live with Vlad one. Let's get into it though.
All right, here we go. We have one of the hottest Texas artists right now, DeeBaby. Welcome to VladTV.
Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much, brother, for
Yeah, man. We ran into each other last year at the NBA YoungBoy show.
How could I forget?
That you were on tour for.
Yeah. I can't forget. I'm gonna forget that. To me, I'm gonna forget that, man. Hey, that was crazy.
Right.
That was crazy too. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Congratulations on making that tour, by the way. That was huge.
Thank you. I didn't know I was gonna make it at first, to be honest with you. I was like, man, you know, I don't like getting too excited about too many things until they happen. But, you know, once it all got confirmed and actually went, that's when it was like, okay, bet. It's going on. This shit cool.
Well, I want to talk about that later on, but I want to get your whole story. So let's start in the very beginning.
Right.
So, born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, I've been born and raised in Houston, Texas. Yeah. Just all throughout the city.
And your
just different parts of the city. Every. Moving throughout the city, like just moving, like living everywhere through it, like constantly moving, never just being in one spot. You know what I'm saying?
Now, both your parents are Mexican?
I don't know my dad. But I would imagine, I don't know too many tall Mexicans, so I don't know. Ain't no telling, he could be something else, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, because you were raised by your mom initially.
Yeah. That's a tough one too. That's more like okay. It's kind of like a single mom story. You know what I'm saying? And then 3 kids. You wanna know something funny though? It was a point where I was actually mad because my little brother found out who his real dad was. And I'm like, hey, who's my real dad? You know what I'm saying? But I can't, I got a dad, but he's not my real dad. But I don't go searching for him because I'm okay with you know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's talk about that for a second. So how many siblings do you have?
2 on my mom's side. Couple on my dad that's not my real dad's side. But see, okay, look, this is a complicated thing is, my dad, his mom and his grandma, I call them grandma and great-grandma, right? So, she loved me, he loved me. You wanna know something funny though, honestly? I kinda got like, I don't blame my dad for shit, bro, but look, I kinda got left by my real dad and my fake dad, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker abandoned, bro, you know what I'm saying? Both abandoned, bro.
Oh, this is crazy, bro. So listen, your real dad said, I'm done with this. I ain't messing with it. Fake dad, like, man, listen, bro, I can't handle it either. Fuck it. Nigga, the fake dad at deadbeat, nothing ain't the real dad. That's deep as hell. Motherfucker call you a deadbeat for a kid that's not yours. You should have tried to raise him then, nigga. Huh? God, that's a difficult situation, bro. It's a different situation, bro. That's a different situation. I don't know what to do in that situation if I was you. Fake dad, real dad. I don't know. What would y'all do? Let me know.
I'm fucking with you. Now, you know, people go through things, bro. I don't ever hold no grudges on nobody, bro. That's one thing I gotta make it clear. Like my dad being my dad, but not my real dad, going through whatever he went through with my mom, bro, that's like, can't blame him for that because he didn't have to stay, you know what I'm saying? Now his mom, why she loved me, that's Emily. And Miss Salazar, the album I just dropped, that's his mom. But that's why I always tell people, like, it was blood, love, family not related by blood that showed me what love was. Let me just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say like my mom loved me though. Don't get me wrong. Like she loved the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? That I can tell you. But I can't leave that out because I don't need her thinking I'm over here saying she don't love me and all shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It gets complicated. It gets complicated.
Okay, have you ever actually met your real dad?
Hell no, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to meet him. I just got mad when I figured out I was the only one who ain't know his real dad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit made me kind of mad. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't want to meet him. Like, I don't think about it. I don't go searching for him. I'm good with what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's just say that right now, your dad, your real dad, walks in the room and said, "Listen, I'm sorry
Man, I'm gonna
for
punch
not
him in
being
his
part of your
fucking
life."
mouth. I already talked to my bro, my sister, my homeboy.
So he's a Texas rapper, bro. He's big as hell in Texas, bro. He known for he was known for this. Is what he was known for. He was known for. He was taking the low in Texas, getting low grade weed, CBD weed, and all that, going up north and all that, and whooping their feet. People was trying to kill him on hood. Everybody was trying to kill him on the dead homies. And, nigga, he was famous for that. He was famous, nigga, he having all type of leads in the videos and shit. He crazy. Look him up, bro. He sound like Lil Baby. When he rap, he sound like Lil Baby. Straight up. You would think it's Lil Baby or one of Lil Baby artists. That what's his name? I forgot Lil Baby artist name, but he sound like kind of him. What's that?
Everybody, if he walk in right now, we finna jump his ass. We are finna jump his ass, boy. But I did want to meet him at one point because I was like, man, I wonder if, like, because my mom told me I got siblings, like brothers and sisters, right? But I was like, man, I want to see if this is where that talent comes from. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Nah, they ain't fucking with this. They ain't having this over there. And if they are, damn, I wish we wouldn't start talking about it because now I feel like I gotta find out again. But they still ain't fucking with this though. I promise you that, man. We can curse on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still ain't got nothing on me. So fuck them, to be honest with you. I don't give nothing about them.
Well, at one point, you started hanging out with your uncle, and
that's my dad's
his
brother.
crew were rapping over.
That's my dad's brother.
That was your dad's brother?
Yeah, but not my real dad, though. That's the dad I'm telling you about, my grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, got it. So you're fake uncle.
Yeah. Yeah, you say it like that, yeah.
And you guys started rapping over like DJ Screw beats initially?
Yeah, it was just, you know, people rapping and it's just a big group of people, bro. Like my uncle, all their friends, dad were in and out, uncle in and out, everybody just in and out, you know, I'm just really just, I should have been inside, let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? I should have been inside asleep or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that.
Okay, but right around 8
high
years
as hell.
old, you actually started recording songs?
Yeah, he had took me to this little studio, I forgot where it was at. And I remember what beat it was now. It was that Every Day I'm Hustling beat by Rick Ross. I remember that. Where I went to the studio and he started rapping first, really. He was just like, you know what, go in there. And I was like, all right. I went in there and that, it started before that, like just playing around and shit like that. But from that day on, from that studio
session,
it never left my mind. Like it was always just, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. And then, you know, you go through this long ass road. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to live, work, whatever, hustle, whatever. And then you get to that one age where you're like, okay, bet. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And now you can go do it by yourself. You feel me?
Okay, so from 8 years old, you knew you wanted to be a rapper. Like, you don't really see that very often, not from that age.
Man, honestly, I think I knew before that, like, cause even before that, like, I was like running around and acting like I was rapping on I grab a remote control or some shit like that, start rapping on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like certain things like that. And so from then to then, and then so on, so on, so on, I just always kept, you know, just found interest in it. Never lost it. Until recently, actually, I kind of lost interest in a lot of this shit recently, but I had to find something to get back interested again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're starting to rap as a kid, but you're starting to get older, become a teenager, and you start getting mixed up with the streets.
Right.
At 13, your fake uncle tried to sell you fake drugs?
It could have been around that age. Yeah, it could have been around that age. Yeah, I still, to this day, I really think he was finna give me, but he felt bad. So I don't know. I think he was finna do it. I don't know, but he didn't though. But then he showed. But after he told me, like, he was like, man, give me that shit. Look, and then he showed me what was wrong with it, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it, I see it, man. So now I know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there. I know what to do now.
Well, there was a situation where I guess you're not your real dad, but the dad you were calling your dad at the time wanted to rob you for crack.
You know, it's funny, but he was mad as hell when I said that, but I had told him, I said, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, okay, look, this is what I'm saying. I felt like he was finna take it and you know what I'm saying, but he didn't. So it's just, I don't know. It's something up with these two niggas, bro. Something up with these two. I swear, bro, they be tripping, bro. But yeah, it wasn't more like a situation like, it was like kind of like a finesse situation that I thought was gonna happen, but he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how that went.
No, he off lean. He's off lean, brother. He's off lean. He's off lean. Hell, you see the cough syrup in the back of the thing? You see it say Walker? He's a lean head, brother. He's a drug alky. Let me show you his video right quick. I'm gonna show you his video. I can't really show you his videos because it's what's called it. But I can show you how the man don't play when it comes to drinking that stuff. DeeBaby. Watch. You know, that's a Houston thing, though. You know what I'm saying? People out there, they stay with the Houston rappers. A lot of them, they sip lean heavy. So he's one of them. He's from Houston, bro, and he's a heavy sipper. You know what I'm saying? On the Dead Homies. You see this song had 20 million, 7 million. You know what I'm saying? 900,000. Like, he 20 million. Like, he do numbers. 20 million. Like, he do numbers for sure. He's a number, he pushing numbers for sure. Okay. He pushing numbers for, he did 11 million in 30 days, in the last 30 days, he did 11 million. Yeah, he ain't even dropped nothing. Yeah, nah, he go crazy though.
But yeah, he got all mad, and I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious, part, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, by 15, your home life was getting so bad that your grandmother, Miss Salazar, she took you in.
I was out, I mean, by that age, I was already in and out going metro bus, walking from one neighborhood all the way to her neighborhood just to go, you know, it's grandma love. Everybody knows grandma love is just never wrong. Even when you're wrong, you know what I'm saying? Even when you're wrong, you're not. Your grandma's alright, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of a situation like that. Like, I did do some wrong though, I did for sure. But, you know, she would always let me in. She wouldn't ask me no questions at all, like, at all.
I mean, during that time, I mean, when you're in the streets on that level and you're still young, what do you think was the worst situation you got into?
The worst situation anybody could ever get into is the wrong crowd to not guide you the right way. And that's where a lot of shit goes south, because who's gonna guide you the right way? Realistically, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, who's gonna tell you, don't do that? Don't go do that, don't go over there. And then, shit, at that point, you think about it, they already been told you don't go over there, you went over there. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but wrong crowds has always been a tough one for me, brother.
Well, you said Miss Salazar taking you in pretty much saved your life, because at that point you were out of options.
She just never turned me away, like, no matter what I did. Like my mom would see me doing drugs and shit like that, get mad at me, probably kick me out or whatever, or like, my grandma see me doing drugs, she'd get upset, but she wouldn't be like, get the fuck out, you know what I'm saying?
DeeBaby from Houston, Texas, bro.
Well, at what point did the drug use start?
I used to kind of like steal the little roaches that they had and smoke the little roaches that they had just sitting around like at 9. So cigarettes and weed by 9. And then yeah, you know, whenever they say drug is weed is a gateway, it leads to everything else. But they were not lying when they said that, boy. They were not lying when they said that.
Okay, so what age did you start sipping lean?
I say we're like 14 on and off, 15 on and off. And then
shout out Inglewood Love. Shout out to the Rays, the Tongues. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Inglewood niggas, guys. I'm hood. Tongue the Rays.
But see, 15 I got real bad. Well, 14 really, I got bad with powder. So by 15.
14 he got real bad with powder because it's crazy. But this was dealing with different races, cuz. See, we don't have that problem, bro. Houston till I I already know. Until I drown, shout out to Houston.
It was bad. I overdosed right when I turned 16, I believe, and I had stopped for a while after that.
Overdose.
Okay, so you had an overdose on
powder,
cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine, yeah. I had overdose on cocaine, yeah.
Okay, so what happened? Ambulance had to come and revive you?
No, they had to take me to the hospital. I woke up in the hospital because I had just did. I was already up for a long time, bro. Like I was just a kid, bro, just running around doing stupid shit, bro. Like, yeah, I was just running around doing shit I shouldn't be doing, bro. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened, bro. I was up for a long time, bro, and just so happened somebody wanted the 8-ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we get the 8-ball, and then take it over there. So I get the money from the dude, and I changed my mind about giving it to him. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it, so I can get another 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? So me and I was at that time I was already living with my girl at the time, cause mama had already kicked me out, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, oh man, yeah, mama had kicked me out though, so for doing the drugs and some other shit, but so anyway, I took the A-bar to the crib, bro. I sniffed the A-bar in like 3 sniffs, right? Like one my left nose, right nose, and then the rest of my mouth because I like how the cocaine tastes. Like I love how I like the taste of medicine, which is a lot of reason why my drink was always so damn heavy. It was like just so strong. But I do the 3 sniffs, and at the time, I'm smoking Reggie at the time. They smoking Joe with that. So they had a bong, like a big, I shouldn't even be smoking like.
Listen, America's first CA. What rapper, right? What era rappers was just smart? Let's keep it real. What era rapper smart? The boy African Bambaataa just died, and he had all type of graping on his records, child molestation on his records. What are you talking about? They got Michael going through what Michael's going through. Got Tupac was going through what he was going through. What stage was rap not poison? What are you talking about? Every person name on here, Tupac, has stuff going. EDE. What are you talking about? Stop it. Ice Cube probably the only person came out clean in here. Stop it. Like, what era of rap? You be talking, this era of rap, and this era. Y'all was messing with people, you already mind, people that would have problems. Mystical. You know what I'm saying? I came in here with my dick in my hand. Don't let me move with my foot up your ass. He tell him in a song that he gonna take it. Stop it. Stop it. Mystical telling you that AKA the tarantula. Nigga coming in like tarantula. Nigga coming, bro, stop it. What are you talking about? You got R. Kelly messing with Aaliyah in them eras. You got Dame Dash messing with her. What are you talking about? What age of rap?
I definitely shouldn't. I knew I couldn't clear that bitch too without tripping, but the problem is I sniffed the whole A-bar and then cleared the bong, and that's a low and a high. You know what I'm saying? So that together had my heart.
They could at least put a sentence together. Just because they could put a sentence together doesn't mean they was doing better. They was forming. It don't matter how the devil look. The devil can look. The devil wear Prada. It don't matter what the devil look. You know what I'm saying? The devil can wear Prada. Straight up. It don't matter. The devil come in different forms. It don't matter.
So I had went outside. I feel like I had to throw up. And then from there, I just remember my eye, like, everything started going black, and I was like, fuck. But really, everything went black, and when everything went black, that's when I said, fuck. And then I remember, like, coming out of it in my head was still, like, hitting the cement. And then, like, I snapped back out of it, went upstairs. My girl at the time went up there, and then she was like, oh, what's wrong? So I'm like, oh, shit. And then, the crazy thing is, though, that story, her mom, so we went to the hospital. Her mom, like whenever my mom had got there and then they started telling me like, hey, what did you do? This is what we found in blood, whatever. My mom was right there. When we were leaving, she was kind of like, she was in the hospital bed. I mean, like in the hospital bed, hey. She was in the hospital bed, bro. She was in the hospital bed, and they were pushing her like to the room. You know what I'm saying? So she was going into emergency surgery. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that night. They said if she wouldn't have went that night, that she could have died, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that tripped me out about like timing. That's why timing is crazy to me, I ain't gonna lie to you, like that tripped me out. I learned something right there.
Okay, so by 2019, you're around 23. You're still in the streets, but you're taking the music more and more serious. And then at that point, 2019, you released 2 a.m. And right now, that song is at 8 million streams on Spotify. But was that the first song that kind of started to build momentum at the time?
Man, now that you say that, I think it is. It probably was. It probably was now that you say that, yeah. I didn't even think about it like that. I thought it was something else, but that probably is, because that's the one that people tell me these days, like, they want to hear the most. So now that you say that, that does make sense. I guess I didn't pay too much attention to that.
Okay, so you got a song that's taken off at 2 a.m., but you had your son around this time?
Yeah. See, the crazy story about that is, that's not my real son.
What?
Yeah. I just see, this is where, honestly, I could tell you this, like, see, I thought doing what my dad did for me, just staying around was the right thing to do, but really, don't get me wrong though, like, I would say I was a good dad, still that. Nah, but yeah, it's just, I was just with his mom, and we just been together for a long time, so kind of like, you know, he called me dad and shit like that. Like, even to this day, he still call me dad, like my family sees him, you know what I'm saying? But that was like, trying to do something different than my dad did with me, because like I said, he wasn't my dad, I wasn't his dad. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stay around and see what this is like, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end, kind of feel like it was for the wrong reasons. Like, why did you really do it? You know what I'm saying? But
Well, weren't you homeless around that time, sleeping in your car? With this baby?
That's when we had to go stay somewhere. Like, we had left from one spot, went to another spot, and then I had to be like, hey, like, can we stay over here, like, at my cousin's house and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then they let us stay over there and shit like that. And then that's when we kind of like split up. So we kind of went separate ways after that. So that was kind of like that was a rough point, but rough point.
Okay, but then at 2021, you recorded the song Mars and Broken Promises.
Right.
In your grandmother's garage.
Mom's garage.
Okay. Oh, your mom's garage, my bad.
Yeah.
When you made those two songs, Mars and Broken Promises, did you think you had something on your hands, or were you just recording music and not thinking about it?
No, I recorded those songs in like 2018 or 2019. I just didn't release them until 2 years later.
Oh.
So I didn't think they were gonna do that. That's why I was sitting on it for so long, and then everybody was like, "Bro, you gotta drop that. You gotta drop that." And I was like, "I don't. That's not my type of style." You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. So we ended up dropping it, and then we went to the club.
All right, so listen, do y'all think, you know, say hurt people, you do what you see. So you see how he didn't have, it was his child, but he tried to stay in the child life. Do y'all think that's a bad thing or a good thing? Because some people, my dad raised kids that wasn't his. You know what I'm saying? They love my black. They call him pops to this day. But then I've seen other people too that been in foster care, other stuff like that, and hate the people. So I'll just ask y'all, what y'all think about that?
Excuse me, we just went to the club every day. Every night, every day, just paying the DJs to play it, and it started taking off, and I was like, man, what the fuck? I did not like that song, bro. I really didn't at all. Broken Promises, I like, because that's my type of sound. Mars just shocked me. I was like, this what y'all want to hear? You know what I'm saying? What the hell, bro? But yeah, that's when it was 2019. About 2 years I had them in my email before I dropped them, man.
Okay, because I actually like those two songs. I mean, Mars is actually your biggest song right now. It's at 33 million streams on Spotify, another 41 million on YouTube. So that's probably 100 million streams, easy.
Yeah, I'm thankful for it.
If you include the Apple streams and everything else like that. Broken Promises is up there too, 11 million streams on Spotify, 14 on YouTube. So that's 25. So probably about 30 or 40, including Apple. So, and that's one of my favorite songs, Broken Promises. That's a song I love.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. I was just, excuse me, like.
I like that. Lou, you own it something.
I also see, that's kind of how I feel about the Junkie Mode 2 feeling. I'm about to drop Junkie Mode 2 right now, so how I feel about that is.
Wake up, Dio.
If you watch Broken Promises, then you see the trench coat. Right, you see the trench coat.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, brother.
And
you're in the right place.
I felt like maybe I was a little hungry at the time. So now that I found another interest in my work, I decided to do like a storyline, which is crazy. I really can't wait for y'all to see these videos and hear the album, because what I'm doing this time is way different than anything I ever did. And I'm still independent too. So when they see this and they see it looks like some major shit, because it is, fucking epic, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I really can't wait for y'all to see it. Like, I'm probably about to go press drop, upload right now as soon as we get off.
Okay.
It's crazy, I'm telling you.
All right, so you drop Mars and Broken Promises, and then you release your official studio album, The Black Sheep.
Right.
Okay. And then things keep going.
Mm-hmm.
The next year you drop Any More. That's on 27 million views on YouTube, Never Gonna End. That's getting millions of views. It started to go viral on TikTok. And now you have a collection of songs that are going big.
Appreciate it. 100.
Is that when, the tours and the shows and everything else like that started to ramp up?
Yeah, we over here trying to break the simulation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like people that's trying to break the simulation as well, that understand different formats and all that type of stuff, how to break the simulation and what's valuable and what's not valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people what's tangible to life to some people, it's like, wow. People think that money is it. Yeah. To the people that sinful and think that is, you know what I'm saying? No, you need money to do the things you do, but you walk with him and walk with a higher power, bro, it's gonna come to you, fool, on some real shit. And respect it. Keep spilling that shit. Yeah, man, keep spilling it. You know what I'm saying? Keep spilling that shit, man. The agenda, you already know. 2030, you all right, man? Come on, you know the truth.
Well, after Black Sheep, that's when really bookings started coming. But really, I ain't gonna lie, I got bookings before Black Sheep, honestly. And then we just kept taking them, just kept going. I didn't know people were gonna never go in.
That's a fact. It is those who are lower vibration, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. And I vibrate high, bro. And I didn't even understand it at first. You know what I'm saying? Till I started understanding myself, my value, what I value and stuff. But I get around a lot of people that be like, oh, no, this and that. I'm like, damn, cuz. But it's like to see the people that make sense. You know what I'm saying? The people that understand things that's around. So it makes me feel more like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting to some people, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm talking to people that I'm like-minded with.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think they were gonna like that song. So when they liked that one, I was like, damn, I was just shit, man. Like, it can't be like a one-hit wonder thing, like a one album hit wonder thing. Like, everything just keeps going and going and going and going. Like it's kind of like they think it's gonna end, or like they think it's gonna stop at one point, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? The singles are gonna come, the albums are coming. Like I dropped 20 plus songs damn near on each album, and it's like no feature, back to back to back to back to back to back, and it just. I just feel like I'm unstoppable, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, yeah, because in 2023, you're around 27 at the time. You dropped Junkie Mode.
Right.
And that hit number 12 on Billboard Heat Seekers.
Right.
It went top 10 on Apple Music Hip Hop. By the way, why the name Junkie Mode?
I was in junkie mode.
Facts.
Bad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, obviously still like stable though, like conscious junkie, like you gotta work still, go to work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to work, you gotta go do this and that, not just hired junkie just sitting around not doing shit, stuck on the couch like that. Like, so I just wanted to give it a real feeling of what it is. Like I didn't wanna hide nothing, like it's what it is. Like I'm sipping drink all damn day. But I'm working though, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the studio, I'm working, I'm sipping, drinking, doing what I do with it, what it is. And I'm very upfront, bro, and blunt. So I don't wanna sugarcoat it at all. Like I was just trying to tell him what it was. So even like now, Junkie Mode 2, I went into character. And now I'm out of it, you know what I'm saying? I go into character for each album that I get into. I like Junkie Mode. If that's the title, then that's the character I'm in.
Well, that's when you had more songs start to take off. Numb took off. Listen to Your Heart took off. Kevin Gates called you the Mexican Gates.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Gates, man. I did one of his first interviews back in the day.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin. I ain't never think I'd just be able to call him. I mean, I knew eventually it'd come to that, but like, at one point in life, it was like, hold up.
Straight fucking that nigga, silly ODM. Who that? I talking about Tony.
Did he actually acknowledge me? Yeah, he acknowledged you, yeah. At one point in life, that was crazy. Like,
brother, put on some rap. What are you got songs? You know what I'm saying? Let me get through this real fast. We got a couple more minutes. We got like 20 more minutes of this. I got music. You got music? You want to see some music in?
I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'd love to be acknowledged by him. And then you get acknowledged by him, and then you just keep going. So I appreciate him for sure. Cause for artists, things like that, bro, I don't think a lot of people understand what things like that mean to an artist coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're having all the success. These songs are taking off.
Do you know Stetson? Yeah, I know Stetson. My bad. You talking about Stetson? Yes, I know Stetson. F&W Stetson?
Album is on the charts. But then in April 2024, your car gets shot up.
Nah, okay, look, that situation was that's something that happened at the store by the studio I was at. That didn't have nothing to do with me, actually. I was at the studio when that happened. You know what I'm saying? There was some crazy shit going on right there. Like, we had just left the store. I'm thinking why they thought it was me because we had just left. You know what I'm saying? And we had the same car. So we had just left. Boom, we go from there, go to the studio, and then that's when all that happened. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that were over there talking about DeeBaby got shot, it's probably because they see me right there in the same.
Man, Stetson not hit on Heather, bro. Stet ain't never hit Heather. Stet ain't never hit Heather. You know what I'm saying? He admits multiple times he ain't never had nothing with Heather, bro. Now, he messed with Heather. Heather was, see, they know Heather family, all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? follow Heather out here with T-Rail, all that. Nah, she cool. No, for sure. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but Stat never, multiple times say he never hit Heather. Never. He said, say he in love with somebody he never had sex with. They clown him. They go, oh, you in love with somebody you never had sex with.
Car, that the Escalade that we're in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was crazy. Nah, that was me. I was in the studio. I was in the studio live and then recording. Yeah, that was definitely.
Okay, well, because it was a Cadillac Escalade, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you weren't hurt, but one person died and another person got shot.
From my understanding, yeah, that's what happened at the corner store, yeah.
What, so were you in the studio inside and all the shooting happened outside?
That store is down the street. I'm back at, I go back to the studio already. I leave the store, drive all the way down the street, turn, go to the studio. That happened at the store when I left. You know what I'm saying? I was gone already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They did, everybody was tripping.
They know each other, so it don't matter. That don't mean nothing. He had the first video view.
You know what made me mad?
What that was mean? She was the first video view. That don't mean nothing. She knew him. She did know him first. That's it. I can know somebody just because I know somebody doesn't mean I had her first. I introduced my homie to his wife. Doesn't mean I had her first. I knew her way longer, yes. I knew her like 10, 15 years longer. But they married and all that doesn't mean I had her first.
About that though. Everybody thought that was me, bro. I promise you. I got some, man, everybody started following me, DMing me, and I was like, man, this what type of shit it take, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what make y'all want to follow somebody if you think they dead, you know what I'm saying? That I was like, that's some bullshit.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, we got out of there though. We was out of there already. Thank God. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I keep my eyes open, but I don't think you just gonna pull up on side of me and just do nothing like that to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so I think around that time, Lefty Gunplay did a video and he crossed out your name in the video.
Yeah.
What led up to that?
Okay.
By the way, shout out to Lefty, you know, who's a Grammy winner now.
Me and Lefty, we even talked after that. Me and Lefty cool as hell, bro. I was like, we already made a song, and I'm not finna go say, hey, take these people off and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And then we talked after that, and it's love, though. At the end of the day, me and him, we got to understand it, and we fuck with each other. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, man, because you guys actually did a song together.
Yeah, we did one. Like, I forgot how long it was before we did that, though, before that happened.
And like I said, man, congrats to
He smoking shit that cigarette. He smoking shit that cigarette with the gloves on.
Lefty, he has a Grammy, doing a song with Kendrick. I thought that was dope.
Hard. That was hard. I love when he got up there and said, well, that was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was hard as hell, boy. That's one thing I can't take. One thing I can promise you is I looked up there and I was like, God damn, that's hard as hell, boy. You know what I'm saying? When I seen it, I was like, man, that's pressure. I didn't look up there and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that.
That's that country shit. That's pressure. You know, country, but that's pressure. That's that Kevin Gates shit. Pressure.
I said what I should have said. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him. That's hard. That's pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. And I just feel that's how. I feel like that's how anybody should say. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, congratulations. That's hard. It's pressure. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's all I say. So that's why I take it personal when anything or anybody goes anything except for, I'm proud of you, congratulations, keep going, that's hard, that's pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 2025 rolls around, and you have your first solo tour, the Miss Salazar tour,
Right.
in June. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But then,
He got that Michael Jackson shit going on. Rings over the gloves, hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. That's pressure. I kept sitting with the gloves, with the rings on. You know what I'm saying? That's pressure. You know what I'm saying? Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to my family, you know what I'm saying? Hot Springs, Little Rock. I got family, you know what I'm saying? My dad's side came from Hot Springs, Little Rock, and all that. So shout out to Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Greenwood, Mississippi as well, my mama's side, man. Shout out to them people, man. I'm South Central, though. You know what I'm saying? California.
Then an even bigger deal comes around when NBA YoungBoy asks you to be on the Master Tour.
Yeah. Really, what happened was Montana had told me, you know Montana?
Yeah.
All right. Montana had told me about it because I've been talking to Montana for like, I believe I think it's been like 7 years, or maybe, I believe since Mars dropped, I met him like right around that time in the club somewhere. And then ever since then, we had just been locked in, but he had told me about it, and then I was like, shit, hell yeah, I want to be on the tour, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we just kept talking about it, and then, and like I said, though, I don't really get too excited about too many things until I see them happen, you know what I'm saying? So once I see my name on the thing, I was like, okay, bet.
You know, I ain't talking about you.
Now it's getting real, But then it's like, okay, hold up. If anybody know YB, you know YB, he get mad at any fucking thing, any moment, boom, we be off the tour, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, let me wait till I get up to the first show at least, and then see how that goes, you know what I'm saying? So
West Country down south. No, but show, you already know, man, you already know off the bat.
I made it on the whole tour and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, how many shows total was it?
To neighborhood, Hyde Park and 10th Avenue, showing love.
Man,
You already know, man.
Bro, that was the longest.
Hyde Park, shout out to Hyde Park, man, on the hood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Hyde Park niggas. You know what I'm saying? 10th Avenue niggas, 11th Avenue niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hyde Park Elementary niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 8th Avenue, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To Crenshaw, over to all the other side of Vic, West, and all that. My Hyde Park niggas, man. I used to love kicking on Hyde Park. Yeah, shout out to my 610s.
This tour I ever been on in my damn life, bro. I ain't know people tour that damn long. That's crazy. I was like, damn, bro. And then, what made me like, only thing that made me mad about the tour is that I had got sick. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that made me mad is I had got sick. But see, I think I had got sick because when I
shout out Original Gangsta Crip. We already shout out Original Gangsta Crip. LBC.
I was running around touching everybody's hands and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the crowd, like I went to the crowd and I'm shaking everybody's hand, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why I had really got sick, to be honest with you. But I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I started wearing the gloves. So I was like, well, you know what, I'm putting the gloves on just like that, hopefully I don't get sick, you know what I'm saying? But I was sick for like 2 weeks.
Oh, there y'all go, there go Dre. I said, oh, Dre finally pop in. Shout out to Dre, I ain't seen you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's good? Miss Kitty, you been here. I ain't tripping about Miss Kitty. I see Camry finally.
Not bad.
That's pressure.
Well, I mean, look, that was a hell of a tour. I mean, you look at YoungBoy, the biggest gangster rap, you know, artist right now, pretty much in the country.
Right.
The tour was packed out every show. You know, we saw each other at the New Jersey show.
Yeah.
That show was packed out. And the interesting thing about what I noticed about that show is a lot of times when you see artists doing those types of venues, like a venue that big, they're usually kind of mainstream and you see like very mixed crowds. There's usually a lot of white kids, Asian kids, whatever else. But it seemed like it was a mostly black audience. It was like 95% black. It seemed like YoungBoy's core audience all showed up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I walked through the crowd. So I seen all type of colors in there, you know what I'm saying? I damn near seen a purple motherfucker in there the way I was running through that damn crowd. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a lot of people in there. It wasn't just.
I see the purple
For the
motherfucker in there. It's
most part,
crazy,
you
man.
know what
That's
I'm saying?
pressure.
From what I seen when I walked around, it was Asian. And I can tell you that because I met a lot of females who different races. You know what I'm saying? It was some colors in there for sure. There was some colors in there.
I feel you.
Oh,
But the thing is that what I'm saying is that the thing with YoungBoy is as big as he doesn't have a bunch of big pop records. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't have a bunch of crossover records. Most of his records are still kind of underground, but yet the views on them are insane.
that's
Right.
pressure.
So yeah, man, congrats on getting that tour.
Thank you. I
And that's
appreciate
really
that.
how
Appreciate
you
it,
and I
man.
met, and this is how this interview pretty much happened. You know, both of us being there.
For sure. Yeah, it was lit though, for sure. I really appreciate that nigga too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate everybody over there to be honest with you. Like, you know, obviously he makes all the calls, but at the same time, somebody putting in a word for you, it could be a big thing too. So like that's why I got a love for Montana. So I just talked to Montana. I was supposed to come. Man, I'm glad you said that. I gotta call that motherfucker, bro. Yeah, shout out Montana. And I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate all of them, the whole team. Like even his mom, when his mom seen me, she you know gave me a hug. Like, so I appreciate all of them, bro. So shout out to YoungBoy. He knows I appreciate him. He knows it. Like, hey, you know them
Nah, he ain't wearing lipstick.
what them shoes called? Them it was some 11s that came out, but they glow in the dark at the bottom, and it's like lime green. I don't know if you've seen them, but I had bought like I think 20 pair of them lime greens from like a older to a older bigger size all the way to the lowest size. So 20 pairs, maybe like 25 pairs, I think. And you know the whole theme of the tour was the slime.
Right.
So it was lime green. So
Right.
I had gave him like 20-some pairs of them shoes, and I was like, hey, if it will fit you, I got some from this size all the way down to this size, so just for you and all the kids, man. I want to give them to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So he took them, and then, like even Montana showed me some crazy ass love too. Like I had like when I had got my bro's Rolex at Shine. So when I got my bro's Rolex, I would basically like bless him, you know what I'm saying? So I had one of this bracelet. So I blessed my bro, and then Montana then blessed me with this bracelet, you know what I'm saying? So it was nothing but love all the way around, bro. Like, I got nothing but love for all of them, to be honest with you. I appreciate them folks.
Did you and YoungBoy ever do music together?
Nah, we ain't never did no music together. Like we talked like back and forth and shit like that. But
Not as bad.
nah, we got some on the way though.
You got some on the way. Because that's the thing. Like when I was listening to the catalog this morning, I'm like, you kind of remind me of YoungBoy a little bit in terms of just the overall style. Like I'm thinking that y'all two would sound good together.
It'll sound good together for sure. Trust me. You just gotta put it on the right. You just gotta put it on the right tab. That's it. You just gotta put it on the right track. That's it.
Got it. Okay. And then you put out the Miss Salazar project, which is 26 songs deep.
Right.
And really, like all your projects, like you don't really do features. Like it seems like it's just all you every song.
Yeah. See, it's not that I don't like doing features. It's just it comes with a lot of shit. Like you gotta wait on certain things to happen and certain people, and I'm impatient, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I like to drop my music when I like to drop it. I'm not gonna wait on nobody, and not an album pushed back. I gotta wait on somebody. I ain't never been the type to do that. So plus, I feel like it's a statement, bro, because I just did it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I drop Junkie Mode 2, you listen to Junkie Mode 2, it's like, damn, you done did it again. You know what I'm saying? No features, again. How does he keep doing it? Again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out myself how I keep doing it, to be honest with you.
Well, when you go to the studio, you have these studio marathon sessions, which you call junkie mode sessions, where you stay in the booth for like 3 days.
This is how you doing it. You got that black behind you, plus you got the Hispanic culture behind you. It don't matter what you sign to a label. You doing it again because you got two different cultures behind you. People mess with this man. Tough. He's from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, they locked in. They locked in with the black and the brown. They black and brown locked in. You go to California, it's fucked up. But in Houston, it's locked in. So when he come into the world, he sounded like a little baby. He coming with that fly shit. Bro, but he ain't, unless he got both gloves on. Mike had one. He got both gloves. He said, fuck that, I got both gloves. Double mic.
The longest I stayed in the studio was like 2.5 weeks straight. 2.5 weeks straight. Like I even took a shower like outside in the water hose. You know what I'm saying? I'd do anything to not leave the studio to finish that album. And then I was
so for hold on a second. So for 2.5 weeks, you slept in the studio, you showered using a hose, went to the bathroom in the studio, wake up, back in the booth, back to sleep, eating in the studio, and just never going home.
Yeah, I didn't go home. I ain't like to see the sunlight at the time. At that time of my life, I didn't like the sunlight, so I didn't really like, the studio inside is dark, so you close that door, there's no windows, there's no nothing, and that's how I like it, so I wouldn't even know when, no, see, I did have to go home to go change, you know what I'm saying? Or go grab clothes and come back. So if I had to, I'd take a shower at home, boom, go back to the studio, and that's when I lock in and stay there. I gotta go get my clothes. I can't just stay there for 2 weeks straight and not have my clothes. I mean, I can't be dirty. I don't like that. I gotta go get my clothes. So once I got my trunk full of clothes, though, you couldn't pay me to leave that motherfucker
up.
Now, when you look at your career, were you pretty much locked in with one main producer, or were you always hopping from producer to producer?
Man, bro, you call me a producer hopper. Goddamn, folks. Nah, I always use different producers, bro. Like, I like working with different producers. Like, but this one, though, excuse me, on this album, like Junkie Mode 2, I mostly stuck with my bro, John Got It. Cause it was I'm in Junkie Mode 2, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm done recording it, so I'm not in Junkie Mode no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna say when Junkie Mode 2 tour comes on, I won't be like that again, cause I gotta go into character. But for Junkie Mode 2, bro, I had the best. Honestly, I read this comment, bro, and I usually don't do that. I don't go through my comment. I read this comment, man, and somebody said, I got a feeling this album's not gonna be good. Man, I went and recorded a whole new album in 2 weeks. And me and John Got It, we sat there together and got in Junkie Mode together, bro. And I made a whole new album. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my bad, but producers, yeah, I like working with different producers, though, yeah. Whoever wants to work with me, I work with them. Some of the producers be tripping, though. They be trying to tax like they just, and I'm like, say, bro, you trying to charge me that much just because you think I'm this and that, I'll take this song off, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing all that.
Okay, so Junkie Mode 2 is coming out. Is there an official release date?
No, not yet. It ain't no release date yet.
Okay, and then there's gonna be a tour around that album too.
Yeah.
And this whole time, you've been independent.
Yeah, whole time.
Okay. Now, I mean, I'm sure along the way, especially after the YoungBoy tour, there's been labels that have been knocking on your door.
Right.
So why do you choose to stay independent when, for example, YoungBoy got a deal with Atlantic? A lot of the big artists, eventually they go and do the big deals with the majors.
I don't know. Really, a lot of it has to do with the fact I don't like nobody telling me what to do. I don't like nobody telling me when I can and when I can't do something. I also hate scheduling, like, and I gotta be like, yeah, we can't do that right now. We'll do that later though. Drop this, or like schedule ahead. I'm more like hey, I'm about to send this to you, upload it so we can do it right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and say that, cause this is my last album with the distro label I'm with Create. This is my last album with them, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I might not or might will go major after this. But it's in my head, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do at this moment yet, so that's actually something that's running through my head, is trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do after this album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, look, man, what you put together is impressive.
Thank you.
And to go, to say at 8 years old, I'm going to be a rapper, because everyone at 8 years old wants to be something. They want to be a fireman, they want to be a rapper, they want to be a YouTuber, they want to be a whatever.
Right.
But to say that early that you're going to be a rapper and to actually stick through it year after year, because, I mean, hold on, let me take a look, just double check. When the first song went viral, that was 23 years old. So
took some time. Yeah, it took some time.
For 15 years, it took you 15 years, more than pretty much double your life at that point, to get to a song that started to react.
Yeah.
For 15 years, you kept recording, kept putting out songs that people weren't really paying attention to finally have one. And then your biggest songs were recorded years before that you were just sitting on.
Yeah.
It just shows that if you put in the hard work, you can make it. And I think you're an example of that.
I gotta be, man, because this shit was hard as hell, bro. But this shit was so damn hard, bro. It's still hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This shit not easy at all, bro. Yeah, man, I went through hell, bro.
Yeah, but look where you are right now. Look where you are right now, man. And everyone who's watching this, man, go through the catalog. There's a lot of really dope songs. There's a lot of really dope production. And you could really see the maturity and the growth.
Yeah.
And just the fact that it took you so long to get here, I think is just more appreciated, because anyone could have a hit song. You could be a one-hit wonder, no matter how talented or untalented you are.
Right.
But anyone can stumble onto that, right? But to actually have a catalog and start dropping hit after hit after hit, and actually have the ability to put out these big projects, all these songs, no features, album after album, mixtape after mixtape, to finally get to where you are right now, man. And I think you're still really early on where you're going. I think this is still the early stages.
Yeah. I just realized I'm just getting started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about like the excitement of, I had to make it exciting again for myself, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And when Junkie Mo 2 drops and the visuals start dropping, it'll explain way more than I can right now. But I just found I had to find another interest. Like, I just had to get excited. It's like a relationship. Nah, cause I cheat, man. It's like a. Come on, I can honestly just say career, I guess. You know, if you love what you do, you gotta make sure you keep finding things just to keep making that career just more exciting as it was when you first got started. You know what I'm saying? Just what you get, it's a passion for what you love, so. Yeah.
Well, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, DeeBaby. Appreciate you doing it, doing this interview. We've been talking about doing this since last year, and I feel like
I'm glad we got to it. Thank you.
we're just on, at the tip of the iceberg, man. I feel there's a lot bigger songs. I feel like these songs are going to be some of your smaller songs a few years from now.
Yeah.
You're going to have the bigger songs. You're going to have the songs that really start capturing kind of the mainstream as well as your core fan base. And I think the talent is there. I think the way you pick beats is there. And the work ethic. The most important thing is the work ethic. To hear that you actually lock in for multiple days, multiple weeks to finish a project, because that to me, in the world of business, anyone can start shit, right? Anyone could have a great idea. Anyone could say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And anyone could start their idea. But to actually follow through and finish it and put it out and then go on to the next project and do that all over again, even when those projects aren't reacting, but you still have that vision, like that's what I'm seeing in you. And I think that the work ethic is gonna outpace everyone else, because there's always gonna be someone more talented than us.
Right.
But the one thing, we can't control that, right?
Right.
But the one thing we can control is how much work we put in, man. You've been putting in work since 8 years old, man, and I love to see it. And I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you having me on here, brother. For real. Thank you.
That's what it is.
So talk in. So y'all think, man. Run them lights up, get the lights up, man. We out of here. I'll see y'all in a minute, bro. We'll do this nigga African Bambaataa, cuz.